mouse is quintessential to navigate through system, and when it comes to gaming, the ordinary mouse doesn't stand a chance. Gaming genres have mutated over time and now require dedicated gaming mouse to perform while playing them. In 2021, finding the best gaming mouse under 1000 might seem dubious at first, but it is possible as the rates have plummeted over the last 2 years. And that's exactly why in this video, I'm going to showcase some of the best gaming mouse under 1000 that you can buy right now. Also, you will find the links of all the products in the description down below, and we keep updating the links for the best prices available. So with that being said, the first one in our list is Redragon Phaser M609. It beats the rest of the competition to feature on the top of the list of the best gaming mouse under 1000. It ranks higher because of varying DPI, RGB color modes and a bang for buck price. The mouse is composed of plastic with textured layering on the two primary buttons that offer a better grip. The mouse pays attention to the finger position and can easily incorporate all 5 fingers on the body. The RGB is prevalent all over the chassis, in which the red color is the most prominent of them all. I have fairly large hands, but the mouse didn't feel dainty at all. My first impression of the mouse is that it comes with an interchangeable DPI. It is done using the single button to alternate between 4 DPI levels with ease. It has 7 programmable buttons, but I didn't need to configure them at all as I play FPS games. The mouse promises a 5 million clicks life cycle and hasn't yet budged under my workload. Its optical sensor is accurate and the Teflon pads underneath provide a better grip on the table. Redragon Phaser M609 is the most suitable choice if you are looking for the best gaming mouse under 1000. It can cycle better colors, presents a good click each time and connects instantly. It has a long wire of 1.8 meters, which is fairly long even if you keep your PC down. I like the robust rotating wheel that has a ribbed outer surface for better scrolling. So the next one in our list is Offbeat Ripjaw. Offbeat Ripjaw could have been the top contender if it weren't for the 3 available DPI settings. It is priced above Redragon Phaser and can be deemed as the ambidextrous mouse. The build quality of the Ripjaw is akin to the Redragon Phaser except for the fact that it has a metal plate underneath. The sides are plastic and are metallic painted, which seems a little childish. The mouse design has thin streams running across the mouse which glow in different gradient shades of RGB. I'm happy even in such a stringent budget, the brand manages to deliver a gaming mouse that is wired and wireless. Even if you exhaust the 54 hours of battery life, it can be easily operated by connecting it to a micro USB cable. Its battery is non-replaceable and that could be a problem if it ceases to function over time. I like swappable batteries, but that's just a personal preference. The Offbeat Ripjaw offers 3 varying DPI levels with 7 buttons, access and an ergonomic design. It offers the best of both worlds, wired and wireless connectivity at an astounding price. It is bulkier than the Redragon, which can be a turn-off for some users. So the next one in our list is LiveTech Professional Game On. LiveTech Professional Game On is an excruciatingly long name and even difficult to spell out, but this mouse manages to make the 3rd spot in our list. The mouse comes with the programmable RGB and dedicated software to manage it. The mouse adopts a more subtle design than the Redragon or the Ripjaw mentioned above in our list. It mimics the ergonomics of a regular mouse with 6 buttons scattered around its body. One unusual thing that I noticed was the presence of extra buttons on the right side of the mouse. The left side remains blank, so you cannot use all of your fingers. There is a steel plate like a horseshoe beneath the mouse that shrouds it from the excessive rubbing and damage. I faced no problem with the mouse while gaming in CSGO, as it kept up with my responses pretty good. The mouse features a Pixart 3325 sensor that provides up to 5000 dpi right out of the box. It didn't need the crazy high dpi, but if you want, you can tweak it to 8000 dpi. I love the idea of the DPI sensor button that needs to be clicked in either direction to increase or decrease the DPI. The mouse comes with a braided cable that features a gold-plated USB Type-A connector. There is nothing much to complain about the mouse, except the fact that the blank left side with no buttons. The scrolling wheel could be better considering it cost most of the things right. So the next one in our list is MCAT EvoFox Phantom. It ranks 4th on our list due to the ease of usage and elegant unobstructive design. MCAT is an age-old peripherals brand that strives to enter the gaming genre of peripherals with a few budget products like this one. The design is nothing to boast about if you like the mouse with aesthetics such as the offbeat Ripjaw. In my opinion, the orthodox design has its advantages when playing for a longer duration as compared with the ludicrously designed ones. The mouse features 7 tactile buttons which include a DPI adjustment button as well. The chassis is all plastic and features a hyper sensor with RGB lighting in a breathing effect. The mouse comes with the added advantage of dedicated software for RGB profiles and button configuration. It promises a lifetime of 5 million clicks before the buttons go haywire. I'm happy that MKit gave a dedicated button for cycling through the RGB effects, unlike the Red Dragon, the best gaming mouse under 1000. It features a braided cable, so the chances of cable wear and tear are reduced significantly. It is not a deal breaker when you have programmable buttons and color profile is a cheap gaming mouse like this one. Moreover, the clicks feel responsive rather than mushy and suppressed. I miss the thumb rest that most other mouses have included in this price range. So the last one in our list is Zebronics Transformer M. The mouse ranks 5th only because it tries to stuff too much into a tiny package and only manages to get a few things right. It is, however, the least price budget gaming mouse in our list of the best gaming mouse. The mouse adopts a transformer look which appears best in yellow color mode. It features a thumb rest and pinky finger rest on each side, enabling you to choose any gripping position. Like the offbeat Ripjaw, it also uses a metal plate underneath that adds some heft and robustness to the mouse. There are a total of 6 buttons on the mouse with no buttons on the left side. Zebronics Transformer M offers 4 DPI modes that goes up to 32,000 DPI. The DPI button is positioned too far from the primary button and sometimes clicks accidentally. I love that under half of our budget in focus, it gives a gold-plated USB connector with a braided cable that is 1.8 meters long. The side buttons are okay and the design appears identical if you compare it with offbeat Ripjaw. The most economical offering comes with its quirks and shortcomings. It has a 6-button layout with a poorly positioned DPI button. The mouse is on the heavier side and posed a little problem for me in CSGO. You may have an entirely different experience depending upon your preference. So guys, these were some of the best gaming mouse that you can buy under 1000 rupees. So which one you are going to buy, do let us know in the comments down below. And for more future videos on best gadgets, do subscribe, like and share our channel. Thank you so much.